everybody, thank you for watching. I'm so excited to be filming this video for you guys. I have two big announcements that I wanted to share with you. So this video is not going to be a tutorial or anything like that, so don't worry, I will still have two more of those up this week. We do get the new keys to our house on Friday, so I'm going to try my best before then to get two more videos up for you guys, but I just wanted to dedicate a video to two really exciting things that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not going to string you along, I'm going to get right into it. So the first thing that I wanted to announce is that tomorrow, November 18th, my Carli Bybel palette will be back in stock, officially back in stock. Not a pre-order, not an email link, not this, not that, back in stock. Hallelujah. We finally got through all of the pre-order emails, so again, I wanted to apologize for everybody who waited, but I'm seeing all of your pictures and it makes me so happy to see how happy you guys are receiving it in the mail. So for anyone who didn't sign up for the pre-order and want to get your hands on my beautiful new palette, it will be back in stock tomorrow morning. I don't have an exact time, so I just wanted to assure you guys that ever since my last launch, we literally broke their entire website. They had a whole new website built, a lot more servers, they should have everything up and running so there are no crazy hassles or long waiting periods or anything like that. So yes, it is still a limited edition palette. It won't be around forever, so if you guys do want to get it, make sure to head over to the BH website and then you could just go purchase it. And with the holidays coming up, it's perfect timing, it's super affordable, and that's really, I think, all I have to say about that for now. I'm really excited about that, but the next news I'm even more excited about. So before I show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to explain the story, because for those of you guys that have been with me since the beginning, you probably already know what I'm about to tell you. So my entire life I have been not deathly allergic, but severely allergic to any single animal that I come in contact with. I rode horses for 7 years and I would go twice a week and I didn't care. I would literally be dying. My nose would be stuffed, I couldn't breathe, I'd be sneezing left and right, and I'd have to take that nasal spray and Claritin and yada yada yada. But I still did it because I just love animals so much. I mean, anyone who's an animal lover, like, can you imagine being allergic to animals and not being able to like smush them, cuddle them, and love them? So I actually grew up my entire life with a Persian kitten. She was a cat. She started as a kitten. She was a white Persian and she was so beautiful and she was such a friendly little baby. But my entire life I had a cat, so I was always stuffy. I always had allergies growing up, and I just assumed that it was all pollen, and I knew that I was allergic to Marshy because whenever she'd lick me I'd get hives and I'd get itchy or whatever, but I just kind of dealt with it. I didn't know life without having a cat, so I didn't really know what life without allergies was like. Dogs, cats, horses, anything you can imagine I'm allergic to. So when I moved out about 3.5 years ago on my own, it was the first time that I was actually in a place with no animal and no dander, and it was crazy because my allergies just went completely away. Like, I had no allergies. I realized what life was like without allergies, because when you grow up your entire life with allergies and you're always stuffy and you're always sneezing, you don't know what it's like to not live without it. So it was the first time in my life that I was breathing easy, and it just felt so nice and it was so cool. So when me and Brett started dating, he's obsessed with animals just as much as I am, and he's allergic to cats and I'm more allergic to dogs, but I'm still allergic to cats, so we just kind of came to the conclusion that we weren't gonna have pets, and it sucked and we were sad, and believe me, we talked about it all the time, like all the time, but we just came to the conclusion that it's not really worth living life stuffy and miserable every day. And if you can't sleep and cuddle with your baby every single night, then what's the point of getting one? I feel like it's mean. If you have a cat or a dog or any type of animal, you want to love it and you want to be with it all the time. So that was really the conclusion that we came to. That's the background of my history with pets. I just wanted to fill you guys in for those that maybe don't know. So this past Sunday, me, my mom, my grandma, and my sister all met up for lunch, and my mom has had a cat for, I think he's 3 or maybe 4, I think 3 years old. His name is Oliver, and he's the cutest little baby. He's a Himalayan, and my mom works every day, so during the day he's been home alone, and she started feeling really guilty, and she's been wanting another cat for a really long time, but she, I guess, didn't look, or whatever the case may be. She was finally ready to find a new cat, so she had done her research, found an amazing breeder, and she was going to look at the kittens. So of course me and Amanda were like, oh, we have to join you. So we walked in and there was a couple little kittens running around, and they were precious, like little tiny balls of fluff. Like literally if I was holding one in my hand, its entire body could fit in one hand. That's how little they are. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you probably saw all my Snapchats. It was literally one of the coolest and best experiences of my life. So the house that we were in, she actually has, I think, about 13 cats. And we ended up staying there 3 hours, and it was so weird because I wasn't itchy, I wasn't sneezing, I wasn't anything. I did take a Claritin beforehand, but usually even if I take Claritin or Benadryl, I'm still allergic. So I was so blown away that I wasn't, and the entire time we were playing with them, my sister and my mom were like, you need to get one, you should get one, you should get one too. And I was like, I can't do that to myself. Like, as much as I really, really want one, I just don't want to be itchy every day. And 3 hours later, after playing with them all and bonding with them all, I just couldn't help but leave with one. The lady actually named her Cindy after Cindy Crawford, and there's no way I could change that name. She literally looks like Cindy Crawford. She has her little cute mole, and she's just literally the most precious thing ever. And at first the lady told me that she wasn't for sale. Of course, I was playing with all the other ones, but I just kept going back to Cindy, and I was like, I need Cindy in my life. So I talked to her and I was like, how can we make this work? I need her in my life. So eventually she gave in, and I have a new little baby in my life. She's sleeping right on the floor next to me. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you have to see, she was literally sitting on my lap sleeping while I was getting ready. That's why it's already dark out, because it took me that long to get ready, because I just didn't want to move, because I didn't want to interrupt her perfect little body sleeping. So before I show you guys my precious little baby, I just wanted to say everything I wanted to say in this video because she is sleeping. So once I wake her up, I don't know if she's gonna be fussy or whatever, but I just wanted to let you guys know that it's so amazing, because the breeder that we ended up buying them from, oh, my mom ended up buying a little boy, her brother, as well, and yesterday we took her over and they had a little 2-hour play date while my mom was at work, so it was really cute. Anyways, I'll show you pictures of both of them, by the way. So I actually asked her to text me a little bit more info so I don't mess it up. I didn't want to say anything wrong, but when I heard her story and I heard everything she was doing with these cats and everything, I just thought it was the most beautiful thing, and I asked her if I could share what she was doing with you guys. What she does is she does behavior therapy, and it's called ABA, and what it does is it uses positive rewards as motivation. So this is really great for children with autism, children on the autism spectrum. They have great success with ABA. It's pet therapy, and it can help with anxiety and speech delays. So I really wanted to help her spread the word, and if any of you guys have heard of this before, maybe look into someone in the area that does something similar. If you're not from New Jersey, or if you do breed your own cats, maybe this is something that you could do in the future. It's just a way to help people, and I think it's an amazing thing. She also wanted me to mention that she does have another kitten for sale. I will list her email below. What she does want to do is she wants to give this kitten to a family with an autistic son or daughter, or someone that has high anxiety. Anybody in the New Jersey area, if anyone you know or anyone you're related to has someone in the family that is suffering, I definitely recommend you reaching out to her and getting one of these adorable, precious, beautiful kittens. I think finding alternate ways to help kids cope with stuff like this is an amazing thing, and not just go throw a pill their way or throw a different alternative method. I think animals and pets are the most loving creatures in the entire world, and just me having this cat for the past 48 hours has shown me a whole new love that I never even knew existed, because I've never had my own baby before. I had a rabbit, I had a bird, I had a fish, I had a hamster, I had everything besides a cat and a dog, because I just wasn't able to have him in the past. So to be able to have this experience when I never thought it would be possible is just the most amazing thing, and I think what she does is awesome. So again, if you guys know anybody, help spread the word. Let's get this little kitten into a new home. And I am getting my little Cindy girl a sister from the same litter, so she can have a friend to play with. Since we are moving and there's going to be a little more space, we wanted to give her a little friend. So I'm not sure when we're going to pick her up, but when we do, I'll show you pictures of her as well. So that is the story with that. For anyone wondering why I didn't adopt, the reason that I didn't adopt, I think adoption is amazing, but my sister actually just recently adopted 2 little precious babies, Puff and Pablo, and they're honestly so precious. But when I went over there, I was there literally 5 minutes. My eyes swelled up. I couldn't breathe. I was coughing, itching, sneezing. It was really bad. So that was only a couple weeks ago. Even if I wanted to adopt, I didn't even think that'd be an option anyway, because I'm assuming I'm way more allergic to short-haired cats than long-haired cats, and some of you may not understand why, but it's actually has to do with their saliva, not their hair, the length of their hair. So that's how that whole thing worked out. But to be honest, I am still so blown away that I'm not allergic to this baby. She has slept on my head every single night so far. I am with her all day. I literally have not put her down, playing with her 24/7, and I have not sneezed once. So either it's meant to be and she's the only kitten in the whole world that I'm not allergic to, or there's just some random reason. I don't know what the reason could be, but I'm not allergic to her. Let's wake this little nugget up and introduce her to my friends. You wanna come meet my friends? You sleepy baby? Look at this little ball of fluff. So her name is Cindy, after Cindy Crawford, because she's got the little mole. She's like, what are these bright lights? So she is 8 weeks old, almost 8 weeks old, and she's just a little tiny puffball. Like in pictures she looks kind of long, but in reality she's literally the size of my hand, and she looks like a little chipmunk, little gremlin chipmunk, but she's the most precious angel. I have quickly become the biggest cat lady, so we're definitely getting another one. I think 2 is a good number. That way if we ever leave, she has someone to play with. And now that I know that for some reason I'm not allergic to the cats from that litter, I figure we'll get her a sister and then we'll be all set and we'll have a nice happy little family. So I'm so excited that I was finally able to share the big news. My palette will be in stock for good tomorrow. Oh yeah, no more pre-orders. Hallelujah. And I got a new little baby who's already laying on the floor sleeping. She's just too cute. But make sure to follow me on Snapchat if you guys want to see an obscene amount of cat pictures. I love you guys so much. Comment below and let me know what videos you want to see this week, because I will be checking and I will be answering. So I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you all later. Look at this little ball of fluff. Hi, baby. Cindy. Cindy, the little baby. Me and my girlfriend. I'm gonna sketch your belly.